unless he's using a rocket jump, he shouldn't be. So that altered route is really doing him a lot of damage.
Yeah. So Chance picks up frag number 6. Walter says, I'm a fucking terrible player. No, he's not. Walter is actually a great player, but he kind of goes hot and cold, I think. And we're seeing that tonight. Chance, on the other hand, is also playing an extremely great game of DM13. So even if Walter was at his top form, I think it would still be pretty close. And you know, going back to this, Chance will take that number 3 spot in his group, because I don't see Walter coming back to 5 frags, because usually DM13 frags play a little bit slow.
And Greased likes it nice and slow. It just makes sure he doesn't run out of ammo too quick.
Yeah. As long as you take your time. That's frag number 7. Chance picks it up, and you know, the sad part is, I really don't think there was much that Walter could have done differently in either map, other than find a way to do unanswered damage to Chance, because that's really the biggest issue that I've seen between these two players, is that every time that Walter presses in on Chance, Chance answers with an equal amount or more damage, and Walter has to either leave or give up frags. Now, interestingly enough, like a lot of times that we saw some of the earlier IEM matches, we saw things where players like, say, Destruct, they would do that damage, but then they would not back off. Like, they would be willing, they would risk giving up the frag in order to basically pound their opponent until they finally got the kill, and then once they got the kill, they'd use that as the turning point. So, you know, maybe sort of the balls out aggression is what we needed from Walter in order to kind of close the gap. But that being said, Chance right now sitting at 7-1, really solid.
Are you saying that Walter doesn't know it, but that's his style? He just doesn't know it yet?
You know, I actually would agree with that. His strategies and aim have been really on point for the most part, but when he does have the advantage, he backs off and will go find shards or something like that. But he really could have stood to be more aggressive, certainly on last map. On this map, he never really had the advantage to start out with.
Right. Well, that being said, we haven't really seen any errors by Chance. That's another thing. That, you know, like say in the Relic versus Griffin match, there was a really key point where you know, Relic lost timing on Mega, and that was sort of the end of it. So here we go. Oh, wow, denied.
God. I was about to say, I will shit myself if I see Chance get away from this alive. And now I need to go change.
Yeah. With 10 seconds to go, though, Chance has done it. And looking at accuracies, over to Walter, 11% Rocket, 37% LG, and yeah, just solid play from Chance. 8-1 will be the final, and overall 24% in Rocket Launcher for Chance. Walter ended up with 34% overall and Rocket Launcher. So, well done. And Fish is going to see if we can get anyone in for a post-game interview. That would be great. But yeah, that was a great match. And I'm guessing Fear did well with our betting system. Hopefully, I've worked out all the bugs. So yeah,
I think that's your answer there.